Yeah. You think this is easy? Let's do this. Talked about food desert, recognizing a food desert. What is a food desert? There's something to think about. Now, with the latest thing going on, with all the food, remember I talked a little bit about rationing, right, and all that. And during those conversations, we had, the egg shortage, right? And how I scored a whole bunch of nice eggs for 65, 75 cents a dozen and dehydrated them. Check those videos out. Now, the latest dumpster fire, right, of our federal government. Now, I came across this. This is perfect. So you got the bankers and all that, and then you have the actual, government people. So let's go to the pantry, see what kind of thing we can come across to help with whatever's going on. So in dehydrating and suck vac communities and all that kind of thing, got these mason jars full of dehydrated stuff, which is perfect. All right, but let's try to do something a little different. Now, mason jars are nice to store all your stuff up in. But it's a pain. You unscrew it, you take your stuff out, you suck vac it, so it's really not a good working pantry kind of idea. So I looked into this thing, right? Vegetable soup mix. Comes in bags, right? You can even do this kind of thing. Isn't this all right? Right? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta go to the shed, see what kind of implement we need to make soup packets, I guess. But before we do that, we have to do the announcement. Now, as part of our safety program here at the 420 Lab, we always use all the safety precautions when necessary. We wear the goggles when we can find them, or whatever, So, but there's our safety announcement. Now, back to the show. Now, here in the shed, I'm digging through boxes. Do we need this? In past videos, I dehydrated vegetables when the bounty was quite high from the store. So what we're going to use is the Food Saver again, using the same method I did on a past video on vacuum sealing rice packets. Now, please, if you want to do all this, with your soups, check out how to do the rice video. All right, you ought to know what to do by now. Say it with me. Let's go to the lab and find out. So if you watch the rice video, you'll see how to make these packets. Now, here's a kind of a close-up. In each one, I put one of those ramen noodle packets, beef, chicken, or whatever, just to give it a little bit of extra spice if I need it. All right, now here's a kind of give an idea how the size of this is. Now, this is 1 cup of stuff, and this is a Cook-A-Joe. It's 1 cup of water to 1 cup of fixins. That's the plan. So here in the lab, we've got kind of a handle on it that, these mason jars and storage is not a good day-to-day, working pantry thing. So the plan is I want to go from, jars down to a workable packet. So when I want to do a soup or I have a guest over, right? We want to do 2 soups. It's easier this way. So let's go back to the bench and see. All right, now here at the bench we have 1 cup of water, 1 cup or 1 packet of fixins, and of course our ramen noodle packet. No big deal. Now, the water has to be hot. Now, however, you make your water hot with microwave, pan. What I chose to do was I ran hot water through my coffee pot on solar, and like make a cup of tea, but I made a cup of just hot water. There's an old term where I come from, I don't know everybody, but it's called steeping. And you usually do a steeping for your tea. So basically, you cover the top and let it let it juice back up again, right? If you saw my video on Let's Go Nuts, I also ordered an imported sausage from Italy, right? So I cut off 4 little pieces of this thing, did a little chopping action on it. You got to spice up these things. Think different ways to use the products you have. So I got some of this imported stuff. Now, after rejuicing for a while, I did throw the salami in there too at the same time. Came out all very, very nice. There's a lot of juice, a lot of good taste in this. Not too bad. A close-up picture. It's whatever you put in it. So again, this soup is a base. So if you have chicken, you have whatever, you can always put it in there. So I think we did pretty darn good. It ain't bad. So the question is, how do you think we did? Right? Did we make a packet? Yeah. Did we take the packet out and make soup with it? Yeah. Does it alleviate the problem with the jars and all that? Yeah. Easy, nice. So, thank you for visiting the PC channel of the 420 Lab. Oh, God, no, really. So, really appreciate you coming to visit and watch me, maybe blow up the lab one of these days. I don't know. But you know what to do. Please subscribe, leave a comment, only if it's characters, whoever, whatever. Give me feedback when we talk, if you're family or friends or whatever. Say, hey, I really like this one, or this one was junk, But you know what to do, and of course, like always,
all men and women created by go. You know the thing.